For 7 years, the Georgia Dome was the largest dome structure on the planet. It lost that ranking, but it's still the largest indoor sports facility in the U.S., and what a facility it is. Brought down at the 26-yard line. They'll start at the 26-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Portis on the handoff. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. They get 3 yards on the play, and that will bring up second down. Screen pass to his wideout. He stopped short of the line on the play.
He did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
Throws it out. Tackle was made by Jackson.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
On the ground with a tailback. Portis gains about 5 yards on the run. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Run left side. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. Portis gains about a yard on the play. Throws it. No one can come up with it.
Jason Campbell is not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
It'll go out at the 27-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 27. Turner takes the handoff. The stop was made by Landry. Turner gains around 6 yards on the run. Here's the throw. It's there for the catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
He'll get it again. Turner gains about 4 yards on the play. They line up at the 47. Feeds it to the back. Horton is there to bring him down. Turner picks up about 4 yards on the play. Gets the pass out.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
And they'll run him again. Tackle was made by Orakpo.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
With the misdirection. The stop was made by Hall. Norwood gets 3 yards on the play. The pocket is collapsing, and the fullback is wide open out there.
The Falcons are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking. as he was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
Atlanta is up a touchdown. Fielded at the 4. He gets this one to the 26-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Dumps it out left. He's there for the catch. Jackson is there to bring him down.
Very risky pass. You never want to try and throw the ball across your body like that. Players in this league will come up with interceptions on that one.
He throws left. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. They're just inches short. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Feeds it to the back. Gains his way to the 43-yard line.
Clinton Portis can see the field so well, and as a runner, you need to have that kind of vision to be successful.
Again with the run. Tackle was made by Lofton.
Clinton Portis with some very solid running that time. If there is an opening to be found on the defense, this guy is going to find it and exploit it.
The stop was made by Cofield. They get 2 yards.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Houston was defending on the play. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. Rolling right. Screen pass. Can't make the connection. Fourth down. The visiting team line up to punt. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense will take over at the 20. Flips it out short. And it's knocked loose. Smoot had the coverage on the play. Tackle was made by Holton.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
He throws right. There for the reception.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
The stop was made by London Fletcher. They line up at the 36. Ryan gives it up the middle.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Snap is low. Daniels comes away with a sack.
Come on, y'all, let's go.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. It'll go out at the 50-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The defense has him surrounded. Campbell will be dropped in the backfield.
You know, quarterbacks get paid big bucks to put points on the board, make big plays. Well, defensive ends get paid big bucks to keep those quarterbacks from doing it. That time the defensive end got it done.
Tipped away. Randall L. was the intended receiver on the play.
Congratulations to the fans sitting in Section 10, Row 18, Seat 4. You are the winner of an all-day gross special experience.
He's under a heavy rush. And they get to him. And that sack will bring up a 4th down as the offense couldn't get anything going on that series.
Nice play, but anytime there's a sack, there has to be a number of key things happening, and that time it all came together.
He makes it out to about the 47-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive.
Hey, we're going to do what we do.
The halfback with the carry. Turner fumbled. Who's going to come up with this one? Romberg grabs it up. The Falcons win the battle, and they'll keep possession.
I'm not really sure who got to that ball first. I think it changed possessions a few times at the bottom of that pile, but the offense came away with it, and they earned it.
Handoff up the middle. Brought down at the 48-yard line by Andre Carter. They get 3 yards on the play, and that makes it 3rd down. Short pass to his left. Tackle was made by Smoot.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Gives it off. The stop was made by Hall. Turner gets 6 yards on the play. They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 29 before he's wrestled to the ground. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Passes it out. Brings it in. Arakpo was there to bring him down. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
He fights forward to about the 10 before he's gang tackled.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Give to the tailback. He tries to spin, and he is dropped.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 4 by Barnes.
The defense was not fooled on that one. They had him locked down, and there really was no good option down the field.
He's got it. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He'll return it from the 1. He's tackled at the 30.
There's still plenty of football to be played, but so far this offense seems lethargic. They really need a spark here.
Passive. Leaping catch.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
They hand it off. Tackle was made by Cofield. Portis gains about a yard on the play. Passes on the move. Austin has it.
Usually quarterbacks like throwing the ball against a linebacker dropping back into coverage, but that time didn't work out so well.
Let's go now. Go.
Gets the pass away. Defender tips it away. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Gets the pass off. Pass is complete. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
They hand it off. The stop was made by Griffin. A gain of 3 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Gets the ball away, and it's completed. Tackle was made by Holton.
The Falcons are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Goes for the end zone. Horton gets the pick.
Well, so much for the theory that defensive backs can't catch. That was really a nice catch on that one.
Here's the give. Moore is there on the tackle. Portis gets 3 yards on the play. They go with a run, and he makes it out to about the 5-yard line. Mike Peterson was there to bring him down. It appears to be short.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
Hit and dropped at the 45. The Falcons turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. Tackle was made by Horton.
Michael Turner really has a special sense of how a play is developing, and he knows the blocking assignments of those guys up front. You can just see it. He is very patient. He waits for it to develop and then takes full advantage.
There for the catch. Michael Turner makes his 3rd catch of the game. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Turner gets another handoff. Touchdown, Falcons. The Falcons started in enemy territory and needed just 3 plays to score.
This is one of the very best guys at seeing the entire field. Very seldom do you see him miss a good opportunity for a run, that time exploding through for the touchdown.
They get him at the 29-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Coleman is there on the tackle. 4-yard gain. That brings up second down. Only the first quarter, but this one is already a blowout. Our score, the Falcons 17, the visiting team nothing. He needs to get rid of it.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Passes to his left. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. And that will be a 3 and out for the offense after that incompletion.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought first down really set the tone for that entire series.
Douglas fields it at the 30. Gets to about the 41. The Falcons were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. They give it to the tailback. Stiff arms the defender.
There's been plenty of shoddy tackling out here so far in this one, and that one really kills me because, you know, this is a game that since Pop Warner, you've been taught how to tackle. And how is it that a guy can make it to the professional level and not know how to tackle?
And they'll run him again. He's dropped at the 39-yard line by LeRon Landry.
The Falcons have decided that they're going to come out and run the ball on this defense, and so far there's no sign that they won't succeed. Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Comes down with it. R.B.I was there to bring him down. A gain of 6 yards on the play.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Dumps it out right. And the Falcons will have a 1st and goal.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Pitch left. Tackle was made by R.B.I. R.B.I has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. They'll give it off here. The stop was made by Andre Carter. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Toss. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Atlanta Falcons get 6 after going 60 yards on 9 plays. Very well done. Jason Elam is good on the point after. Here's your sprint drive summary. At the 30. Brought down at the 34. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Passes the ball. And he caught it. Chris Cooley makes his 3rd catch of the game. 1st down, 10 to go. Ball at their own 46. Gets the pass away. Mike Peterson was there to bring him down. Moss with his 3rd reception. Stays on his feet. Hit hard at the 39-yard line.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker, a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run. And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Throws short. Tackle was made by Puré Jarrett.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about, how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right.
Counter play. Still pushing. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line before he's hit and dropped. Turner gets the ball. The 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20. The stop was made by Holton.
Pretty impressive stuff. As a back, you have to just keep slamming it in there, believing that hole's going to be there eventually. That time it was, and he took advantage.
Feeds it to the back. Tackle was made by Albert Hainsworth. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense. Makes the short throw. The stop was made by Landry.
I like going with the play-action pass in that situation. They caught the defense cheating a little bit, completed it for a good pickup.
He throws right, and it's knocked down. Ovi Muhaley was the intended receiver. And it's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Hit and dropped at the 34. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. He rolls right. Coleman is defending on the play. They'll face second down and 10. Feeds it to the back. Tackle was made by Lofton. Portis gains about 2 yards on the run. Throws it. Makes the catch.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to the right side. You're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Is there for the catch. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He's there for the catch. Still moving. Eric Coleman is there on the tackle. Antoine Randall has now caught 40 passes on the season. They go with the run. Tackled around the 20-yard line by Hudson. Portis gets 6 yards on the play. Campbell hands off. The tackle was made by Cofield. Betts gets his first carry of the game. This is the 8th play of this drive. The pass is away.
The stop was made by R.B.I.
That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter. Maybe even go to man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
Passes to the end zone.
Higgins makes the catch. Hold on. This one might not be good. After discussing it, they rule no touchdown.
Pitch out. And they didn't get it.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
White takes it from the 6. Still on his feet. At the 40. And he gets brought down hard. The Falcons take the field, looking to put together a scoring drive. They came away with 3 the last time out. Turner gets the ball.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Ryan hands off on the delay. He fights forward to about the 43. London Fletcher is there on the tackle. Passes it. There for the reception. Still on his feet. Douglas makes his 3rd catch of the game. Excellent game through the air will set them up with 1st and 10 once again. Here's the pass. Brings it in. Tackle was made by London Fletcher.
The Falcons are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Again with the run. Still working.
Not sure if he got in. It is going to be 6 points.
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
He breaks the tackle. Dropped at the 32-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 32-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Here's the halfback. Sheds one tackler.
The stop was made
By Jackson. Portis gains about 4 yards on the play. They hand it off again. Davis was there to bring him down. That's a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. Throws it short. And the pass is incomplete. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Won't be stopped. Gets to about the 41. The Falcons got the ball into the end zone on their last possession. Short throw to the right. And the pass is knocked away. London Fletcher's had the coverage on the play. Dumps it out left. Pass is complete.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Throws it out. And it's completed. Michael Jenkins makes his third catch of the game. Turner on the inside handoff. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Griffin is there on the tackle. Turner gets the call. Tackle was made by Orakpo. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Throws it. Makes the grab. No signal yet. We'll see what they rule. They're going to say he came down with it.
I like it when the officials get together to make a call like that because really that one could have gone either way.
It'll go out at the 17. Not a good bounce on this one. Here's the throw. He's down the sideline. Inside the 30. He's knocked out at the 25-yard line.
The Falcons had almost no chance to defend that one. Jason Campbell caught him in a bad defense on that one, saw the opportunity quickly and got it out of there. Nice job.
Got to him just as he released it.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Gets the pass out. Caught and dropped. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
There for the catch. He lost it. Coleman gets his hand on it and scoops it up.
Well, fullbacks are always going to be carrying the football in tough situations, and if they fumble it, it is almost always recovered by the defense.
Here's the halfback. Still moving. Turner picks up about 4 yards on the play. They line up at the 6. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Turner picks up 5 yards with the carry. On the ground with a tailback. Hainsworth tackles him for a loss at the 9.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Takes it back to around the 40. They'll start this drive at the 40. And we'll probably see how far he can throw here, as this should be the last play before the half. Hit as he throws. And he brings in the high pass. Santana Moss gets there. Actually, wait, no signal yet. Yes, it's going to be 6 points. What a huge play as the clock goes to 0.
What a momentum shift that is. The offense gets a huge lift going in at halftime, and for the defense, how demoralizing is that?
We'll take you to the studio now for halftime.
Thanks, Tom. We hope everyone is enjoying the game so far. Now let's take a look at some of the top plays from the first half of your game. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, a pretty good offensive showing for both of these teams. Michael Turner has rushed for over 150 yards. Atlanta is up by a score of 34-10.
Welcome back to the Georgia Dome. He'll return it from the 6. Brought down at the 38. They'll set up shop at the 38. First down now and 10 to go.
Time to put up or shut up.
They go with the run. Horton makes the tackle. A 5-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Handoff up the middle. Albert Hainsworth was there on the tackle. Turner gets 3 yards on the carry. Passes it out. Comes down with it. Landry makes the tackle. Tony Gonzalez makes his 3rd grade. They hand it off again. Barnes was there on the tackle. Turner gets 6 yards on the play.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Let's go, baby. Come on, let's go.
Throws it short. He cuts back the other way. Douglas now with 4 catches in the game. He gets out to about the 18-yard line. Might want to start thinking of a different approach as this running game has been ineffective. He needs to make a decision. Phillip Daniels gets to the quarterback once again for his 2nd sack. Passive. And he caught it. Tackle was made by Carlos Rogers.
Not exactly what they were hoping for from that pass play. They took what the defense gave them, but it turned out to be not too much.
Hits the upright, no good. Portis takes the handoff. Brought down at the 29-yard line by Lofton. That's a nice 6-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. Gets the pass away. Broken up. Eric Coleman was defending on the play. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Gets the pass off.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Douglas is the deep man awaiting the return. Douglas fields it at the 35. He makes it to the 45. A missed field goal ended their last drive. Let's see if they can put something together. Just gets that one away.
You bring a little pressure and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
They go with the run. Andre Carter makes the tackle. Gets the ball away. Incomplete pass.
Good release that time by the receiver at the line of scrimmage, but the pass simply was just not there.
You've won an all-expenses paid date with the cheerleader of your choice.
They can't bring him down. Down the sideline. At the 40. They finally are able to bring him down at the 28. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. On the ground, up the middle. That's a 2-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down from the 25-yard line. Passes the ball. Thomas with his 3rd reception. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. They hand it off. Still going. The visiting team had excellent field position to start this drive. They didn't disappoint, going 30 yards in 3 plays. Should they have gone for 2 here, Chris?
No, I think that was the right call. At this point in the ball game, you definitely wanted to try to go for 2. It's about a 50-50 proposition. They know the odds, just didn't get it that time.
Taken at the 5. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They hand it off. He's hammered in the backfield.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go. Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Throws just as the pressure gets there.
Good pressure that time, and they forced the bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Moss back to return. I'd be surprised if they didn't try to keep this one away from him. And they'll down it at the 5. They'll set up shop at the 5-yard line. First down, 10 to go. They go with a run. And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. Short pass. Chris Cooley now has 5 catches. 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 10. Makes the catch. The tackle was made by William Moore. Portis with his 3rd reception.
Showtime today, baby.
Portis on the inside handoff. Lofton with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. And the pass falls incomplete.
Jason Campbell was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
Man deep. Puts it up there. Bats it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
It's on the ground. They get him at the 37. And it's pretty apparent that just about everything is working for these guys today. Atlanta lines up in the Wildcat. It's a direct snap. Dropped behind the line.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Moves to his right.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Gets the pass away. Almost picked. Michael Jenkins was his intended target.
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
Takes it out to the 32. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Portis gets the call. The stop was made by Mike Peterson. Portis picks up 2 yards with the carry. Throws it. Drops the easy pick. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. Campbell can take his time here. Well, now they'll be faced with a 4th down situation.
I really like how they attacked the quarterback that time. Good-looking defensive play.
Runs over tackler. He makes it to the 46-yard line. And they're already up big. That return just really puts them into position to make this thing a blowout. Turner, the ball carrier. Albert Hainsworth is there on the tackle. Albert Hainsworth has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. On the ground, up the middle. He fights forward to around midfield before several defenders bring him down. The pass is away. Tackle was made by London Fletcher. Jenkins with his 5th grab of the game. He's still going. The stop was made by London Fletcher. Turner gains about 4 yards on the play. Going deep with this one. LaRon Landry had the coverage on the play. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Rolls right. Screen pass to his wideout. Jenkins brings in his 6th catch of the game. They call on the kicker for the long field goal. This one from 54 yards away. It's no good. The offense will start at the 44-yard line. Portis gets the carry. Tackle was made by Lofton.
Clinton Portis does as good a job as anybody out there. If it's a small hole, he finds a way to get through it. If it's a big hole, you see an explosion.
He'll get the call again. Cofield was there on the tackle. Cofield is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Is there for the catch. Hutchins makes the tackle. Chris Cooley has 6 catches now. 1st down now and 10 to go. Crushed as he threw.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
He's running out of time. He's sacked. And that will be number 4 for the game.
Really impressive performance so far by this defense, and I thought coming in they had a good chance to get pressure. I'm not sure I even anticipated this kind of pressure, though.
Passes it. He's there for the catch.
Jason Campbell sure is looking confident throwing the football right now, and that's good to see because if he struggles, typically it's with his accuracy.
Tosses it out. The stop was made by Jackson. Betts picks up a yard on the play. Betts gets the call again. The tackle was made by Davis. This is the 9th play of this drive. And it looks short from up here.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
And it's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Hit and dropped at the 33. The Falcons will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Bryant hands it off straight ahead. Turner gets 3 yards on the play. Here's the pass. There for the reception. Landry is there on the tackle. Michael Jenkins brings in his 50th catch of the season. They'll give it off here. Still working. London Fletcher makes the tackle. London Fletcher records his 8th tackle. Throws it out. And he's dropped as soon as he makes the catch.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on. Michael Jenkins with catch number 9. Bryant hands it off straight ahead. Turner picks up 2 yards with the carry. They line up at the 28. Rolling right. Brings it in. They tackle him for a loss. White makes his 3rd grab. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long try. They'll be looking at a 45-yard attempt. And he makes it. Here's your Sprint drive summary. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Moss from the 5. Brought down at the 35. They'll start at the 35. Throws it. Pass is complete. He's tackled right around the 50-yard line by Coleman. Moss has 6 catches now. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Our score in this one is the Falcons 37, the visiting team 19. Campbell gives it up the middle. Portis comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Going for it all. Jackson was there to bring him down. Antoine Randall with his third reception. He needs to get the pass off. Makes the grab near the sideline, but no signal yet. They rule it incomplete.
Well, let's give him some credit for making a great effort, but just unable to pull that one in.
Passes, end zone. Thomas makes it an even 10 touchdown grabs on the season. It's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. So with just over 14 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter, our score is the visiting team 26, the Falcons 37. And he'll return this one from the 7. Hit and dropped at the 33-yard line. The Falcons will start this drive at the 33. He throws left. Matt Ryan is really carving up this defense with yet another completion. He's now up over the 300-yard passing mark. Toss. Still on his feet. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta.
When you have a back with that kind of vision, those big guys up front don't have to hold their blocks for very long because they know he's going to find that hole quickly.
Extra point is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. They get him at the 31. They'll start at the 31. First down, 10 to go. They give it to the tailback.
They haven't been easy yards to pick up, but in a hard-fought game at the end of the day, especially in the second half, you start seeing running plays working a little bit better than maybe what they did in the first half when that defense was fresh and really flying around out there.
From their own 35-yard line. He rolls out to the right. And they got him.
I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays. Jason Campbell has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the ball. If he just relaxes and just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics, I think he'd be fine.
They hand it off.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Gives to the back. Turner gains about 2 yards on the run.
There you go. There you go. He's got to be patient. He'll be all right. He's got to be patient. Go.
Here's the throw. The stop was made by Moore. He's now over 100 yards receiving in the game.
This is just one of those guys that can get separation. He always has a little space between him and the defender, making it easy on the quarterback.
Passes to his left. Knocked down. Gonzalez was the intended receiver on the play.
Second down.
Turner takes it left.
This is just unheard of. They're able to score at will. I'm not sure if it's an indication of a demoralized defense or a dominant offense, but I'm leaning towards a dominant offense.
And the point after is good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
He's tackled at the 28-yard line. They failed to convert on 4th down the last time they had the ball. Still pushing. Hofield drags him to the ground at the 29-yard line. They need to do a better job of managing the clock here.
Yeah, I guess they're thinking we don't want to completely abandon the running game at this point, but at some point you have to start putting a few points on that scoreboard.
Tackle was made by Lofton. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
He needs to get rid of it.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
Short throw. Portis loses the ball. Lofton picks it up off the ground.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
Get in this game, man. Let's go.
Gets it off. The stop was made by Griffin. Turner gets 6 yards on the play. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Let's dominate this.
Repeat, second down. Second down and 14. Ball on the 47. He's dropped around the 42-yard line by Hainsworth. A pickup of 5. That'll bring up 3rd down. Turner takes it up the middle. Griffin is there to bring him down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
And not a good bounce on the punt. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. Hofield makes the tackle. You would think they would be looking to conserve time right now.
Yeah, somebody may want to go over and whisper in the head coach's ear that, hey, coach, we are still behind here.
Gets the pass out. And it's completed. The stop was made by Eric Coleman. He's had a great game, catching passes for 100 yards.
And 100 yards from any of your wideouts is a nice contribution. That really opens things up for your offense.
Portis can't hang on to the ball.
Referee's going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it.
And the offense gets the recovery. The visiting team are able to win the football. They keep possession.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
Passes it out. He goes up high for the catch. Devin Thomas brings in his 50th catch of the season. Passing. He makes another catch.
They'll score. Touchdown.
Let's go, man.
Devin Thomas catches touchdown pass number 2 of the game. Up and good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
From the 5-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 31. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Hands it off. Barnes was there on the tackle.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He took a shot at the 46.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Gets the pass away. There for the catch. He's knocked out at the 19.
Oops, that was just superior play calling that time on the offense. They sucked the defense in with the play action and got it in behind.
Norwood gets the ball. Norwood picks up 5 yards with the carry. Second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 14. On the ground with a tailback. Devin Thomas was there to bring him down. They gained 5 yards there, and so it'll be third down. Tackle was made by McIntyre. I'm not sure he would have had that if it wasn't for that extra effort.
Yeah, a little guts, a little determination on that one. Those are the type of conversions you have to make if you're going to win football games.
Comes down with it. Mahaley makes his 3rd catch of the game. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Just gets it off. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing third down. The halfback with the carry.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
Brought down at the 31. They'll take over at the 31. 1st and 10. Under heavy pressure. Jerry comes away with a sack. The Falcons have been the dominant line today. I'll say that's 6 sacks for them now.
And, you know, it's really been the entire defense. It's not just been the defensive line or the linebackers or the secondary. This is a complete pressure kind of a defense.
Thomas was the intended receiver. Gets the pass off. And he caught it. The stop was made by Harris. Jason Campbell continues his aerial assault. He's now thrown for 500 yards in the game. Gets the ball away. Chris Cooley with 7 catches now. passes the ball. Makes the catch. It'll be 1st and goal.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high. But when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Leave it all out here. Leave it all out here.
Is there for the catch.
Mike Summers hits in for 6. Wait, no signal yet. The call is touchdown.
Jason Campbell gets TD pass number 4 of the game. Point after is good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
They get him at the 31. The Falcons will begin this drive at the 31. Gets the pass away. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one.
Michael Jenkins was his intended target.
Give to the tailback. Barnes
Makes the tackle.
That's a gain of 5, and that makes it 3rd down. Short throw to the right. Can't hang on. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
He'll get to about the 35-yard line.
They'll start this drive at the 35. On the ground with a tailback.
The stop was made by Puree Jerry.
Not sure if I agree with that call at all.
Yeah, the running game at this point works against you on a couple of fronts. One, you're not going to get typically a big play out of it, and that clock keeps on ticking. A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
Throws it. He leaps. It's caught.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
He goes for it all. It falls incomplete. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. The pass is away.
James Thrash finally gets into the action, making his first reception of the game.
And they can't complete the 1st down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. Deep pass to the end zone.
Well, it was the pressure on the quarterback that made the difference on that play. He just wasn't able to go through his reads, and it probably cost him a touchdown there.
Dumps it out right.
Makes the grab. No signal yet. We'll see what they rule. And they give it to him.
Really nice effort along that sideline. What a great example of body control and little finesse.
He throws left.
The tackle was made
By Eric Coleman. Devin Thomas has snared 10 passes.
hammered as he lets it go. It's picked. He gets in for 6. That last interception, his second of the game.
And that time he just got caught. He stared down the receiver, the defense saw him, jumped the throw, and made the pick. Good play on the defensive side.
With just over 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is the Falcons 61, the visiting team 40. There's a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding on the receiver. Hey, man, time to buckle down now. First down.
They'll set up shop at the 20. It's 1st and 10.
Escapes the pressure. Keeps looking.
And sometimes as a quarterback, you realize it's not there. Just slide, get down, keep yourself alive for another play.
He throws right. He's there for the catch. Peterson makes the tackle. Jason Campbell is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. Short throw to the left.
Big play, tremendous catch there, and you really leave yourself exposed as a wide receiver when you put your arms above the head. But that time he showed a lot of courage going up and getting that one.
Hit on the pass.
Jason Campbell is not really known for his accuracy, but boy, he sure is getting the job done on this series.
Passes it. The stop was made by Moore.
Jason Campbell is really feeling it right now. He's got the hot hand, and normally he's not a guy that's going to hit a bunch of passes in a row, but he's hot right now.
Throws it short. Williams can't make the catch in traffic. Williams is rocked, and it causes an incompletion.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
He throws short. Tackle is made by Lofton.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
He's running out of time. There for the reception. White drops him for a loss at the 20. Yoder with his third reception. This is the 9th play of this drive. They might have mistimed the snap on that one. So it's now 2nd and 15 following the penalty. Hit as he passes.
Owens was defending on the play.
And this is the 10th play of the drive. Here's the pass. Brings it in. The offense calls a timeout, and now they've only got one remaining. Throws it out. Pass is complete. The offense calls a timeout, and that was their last timeout.
stays on his feet. William Moore is there on the tackle. That'll do it from Atlanta. The game's top plays and stats are coming up right now.